What is up, guys? This is Age King from Royal Age Gaming. We're coming at you with another Let's Play Age of Empires strategy guide. We're going to be doing the British Manor Boom. The British Manor Boom is a staple strategy. Everyone should really know how to do it. This is one variation of it. There's tons of ways you can vary it up. That applies to pretty much every strategy. Right now, I'm going to show you how to do the British Manor Boom. We're going to focus a good bit on economy, but we're going to have some defense at the same time in case the enemy raids us or attacks us in any way, shape, or form. So first thing you want to do is send villagers, micro them appropriately so they don't all go to the same crate. I definitely could have done that better, but that's okay. We're not too worried about that. Now, see, I just used the town center there to garrison and ungarrison right away. And I'm exploring with my explorer, which should go without saying. Building a house. I'm not going to even bother collecting the gold. I'm going to have them all go right to the town center when they're done. Food treasure, nice. So that'll help me age up a little quicker. Definitely worth it. So they're all going to go in the town center, I know that. Bang, they're all in there. Kill that one. Kill this one. And kill that one. Notice how I move right after I shoot. Since he was at the edge of the range, only one wolf was attacking me. That just kind of comes with time. Normally I would be microing him closer and closer. Now this herd's pretty close, so I'm actually going to go micro this herd back early. A lot of times they won't do that because it wastes walking villager time, but I can afford it with this 80 food treasure. So that's okay. Alright. Go ahead and make the gather point right here since it's a little bit closer. So I've explored the majority of my side, and I can shift click to have him do other things. So she shot him the wrong direction. It's alright though, that's why I'm here early. Now I could just start herding it back. It is kind of a big deal to shoot in the wrong direction, but I won't be getting raided at 1 minute and 30 seconds probably, so it should be okay. So we're going to try to age up. Make sure you select your deck when you have an opportune moment before the shipment arrives. So right now, bam, shipping 3 vills as soon as it happens. As soon as possible anyway. So I'm scouting. I got a lot of herds around here. I got a pronghorn, whatever the deer is. Is it pronghorn? Yeah, pronghorn, bison up in the far left of the map, or I guess you could say the northwest, the northwest, yeah. XP, why not? Can't go wrong with that. Alright, so now I'll show you how you should be microing it. And notice how I don't have to manage my economy because I downed all the animals anyway. As soon as he turns around, I shoot him. I run this way, not towards him, but not away either. And there we go. 3 shots, he's dead.
All that remains is to fly a French flag over that town.
Napoleon taunting us, thinking he's the shit. He's not though. Should have had this vill queued right away. Definitely gonna have. See, look, I'm gonna have enough to age up at 17 vills. I can already start transferring my vills to wood. I personally like to keep 1 on each animal, just so that the food doesn't spoil. And I'm gonna age up with 500 food this time. If you expect that you're getting rushed, I really like the outpost personally. 200 coin isn't bad either. Now, this is an interesting thing. I start with the market. You could start with the house, it'd be just the same. But this ensures that I won't mess up and build the market too late. It's a preference really. So now I have that market, shift, I have hotkeys set up for it so I didn't even have to go to it. But I'm going to make my first manor house at this forward villager. Why is that good? Because then that villager doesn't have to walk so far. Like I would have to walk all the way from there to there. But now I don't. He just aged up with the 400 wood politician. I know that because I was on his town center as he aged up. It's important to know these things in competitive level because you can tell what strategy they might be trying to employ. I'm going to have her herd these pronghorn. So this is going to give me vision of him coming anywhere from the front of my base. I should really build one somewhere back there. Alright, so that's going to get that. I'm going to actually wait. As soon as I hit age up, I'm going to start building the barracks. don't need the food treasury yet. This is 250, so I don't need that. Alright, so I'm going to build the barracks relatively defensively behind the base. That way you'd have to overcommit to attack it. First shipment, 700 wood. I'm going to put him in stealth mode right here so I can spot any raids coming from that side early. Put my explorer over there. Did a house there. There we go. Have her herding. Alright, so barracks is up. Put a couple on coin. I'm going to choose to build musks this game. So coin's the resource I'm going to want in terms of military production. We'll have it in time. Alright, my wood is up. So I can get a second barracks. That's kind of crucial. I'm going to ship 600 wood next. So I'm going to have a lot of wood to build a ton of manor houses. While all at the same time, I'm non-stop going to be training musketeers. This is almost done, so I'm actually going to wait. So that I can build them at the same time. No reason to make our lives more difficult by queuing them separately. See if I could save this guy. If not, it is what it is basically, but we'll do the best we can. I have too many wood gatherers now, so I'm gonna transfer that. Since I have... Alright, there we go. I'm actually gonna be unable to train the full batch of this, so a little bit of miss micro here. See how I have so much extra wood? A little bit too much, a good bit too much wood really there. That's okay though. Selecting all my barracks, queuing up some more musketeers. The villager's straying up there, so I might as well just build that. Gonna get food upgrades now. Now my resources should be flowing quite nicely. I probably only had the resources trained from one barracks at that time, and that's why I was so messed up. But I do have some defense. 12 musketeers is by no means anything special. If he was attacking me, I would have needed more. Have the house herded a little bit for me. Some idols there. Alright, let's go with... Let's go with some longbowmen. Put a few more onto wood. Where's my wood? Yeah, I'll definitely have the wood for this batch. But 30 villagers gathering food. My opponent probably doesn't have 30 villagers, let alone on food. Huh, won't even finish this batch, but that's okay. Almost, I'm literally one longbow away. So after my next batch comes out, my eco should be super strong. I'm gonna change some musks. I'm just gonna keep these guys on wood so I can get this. I need a couple more actually on coin to keep this constant. Then you need 8 on coin for constant double musk production. I'm upgrading that. Gonna send 4 vills now. So the order was 700 wood, 600 wood, 5 vills, 4 vills. It's probably easier to pull off if you do 700 wood, 5 vills, 600 wood, 4 vills, but if you can manage your eco properly, then do it. Not that I was anything special with my eco management, but that's pretty much how it goes. So now I've got decent army, plenty on the way. I've got spare food, so I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, ship some of that. I'm actually gonna put these guys onto wood. Where's a good wood source? Right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a division of musks, a small one, just to prevent raids. I missed them popping there. Alright, there. I should definitely have enough resources now to pump out of this. They're attacking up there. So at this point, I like to add in a stable. Longwomen, you want to just be able to keep firing. I'm gonna let my musk melee these cab and just demolish them. There we go. Yeah, I gotta add that stable that I was talking about though. I do have a good amount of food still left, to make sure I heard it properly. Right, so there goes that. Alright, so I won the first battle, and that's gonna really set the stage for the rest of this game. I'm gonna go ahead and get 700 food now. You might be like, what the hell, why are you getting 700 food when you have food as your primary resource right now? Great question. I'm gonna have cavalry coming out, and they cost even more food. Alright, they do have a fort. So normally my strategy here would be just age up to get... Yeah, I'm just gonna actually go around it for now. It's okay, I'm gonna have them mine for now, and then the 700 food's gonna come out. Alright. So I'm shift clicking this mine. My calves should have popped. There they are. Gonna look to raid with them, put them in a special control group. The musketeers in their own control group, and put the longbowmen in their own control group. Got a lot of outposts here. Go ahead and siege one of them to begin. Get an outpost here to keep my villagers safe. Alright, gonna need to work on this pronghorn now. Alright, now shipping this 700 coin will mean that I can age up. I have just an absolute shit ton of resources now. Now, I'm looking for where his coin gatherers are. Yeah, he's age 3, obviously he's got a fort, so he's going to have some superior units to me, but I just have that far vaster number of units. Should have got these improvements a little earlier, but we'll manage for now. I actually want that one to be idle, so I remember to pray with it properly. There's a 700 coin. And right when I collect that, I'll be aging. In fact, since I have villager training, I can do this research first. Alright, so I can age up. I'll choose 7 longbowmen. And that's the gist of the strat, guys. I mean, I could sit here and finish this game and win it out for you guys. I'm sure you'd love to see that, but in terms of the strategy, that's all you need to do. I mean, my eco's better than his. This is an expert comp. My eco's far stronger than his. I have 60 villagers at 13 minutes, which isn't amazing. You could probably get it by like, I don't know, 11 minutes. It's probably a reasonable time to have that many villagers. But also, I haven't maxed out my manors, right? Let's do that so we can see what that should look like. There we go. So, let's put them all onto there. So I'm just gonna age up, and that would be the end of it. So from here, I would age up, send 2 falconets, and that would be that. So these couple just, you know, guarding there. Actually gonna build an outpost since I'm gonna put so many villagers so far away. Actually don't know where they're gathering from.
Recht. Forster.
This would spell GG for him right now.
How
How far behind he really is.
Yes. 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 Yes.
So I kind of just ignored the fort, which could be dangerous,
Yes.
but that's okay. So I'm aging up. Gonna upgrade my musks right off the bat. Longbowmen right off the bat, and Hussar right off the bat. Shipping 2 cannons. And you know what? Let's just end it for you guys. Should be pretty quick. I'll at least take down the fort. That's always nice to see. Get these upgrades.
Orchestra. Ready? Orchestra.
They decided they were gonna siege when they're ready, I guess. Alright, so I've got plenty of musks. A couple longbowmen only, but that's alright. Don't need too many of those currently.
Forster.
2 cannons have arrived, so we're gonna go ahead and go in there. See, I even have enough resources to train, to get to the next stage, to get to the 4th age. Your economy is just so strong in this strategy. The weakness to this type of strategy, guys, is if your opponent attacks you early and doesn't really let you boom, but you do have defense. If you cannot micro them, you have the defense to win this alone. Like this outright, rather. 10 cav about a pop, that's gonna spell death for him.
Yes. Commandment Imenaso.
Let's see, alright, so this is gonna go down. When it does, we're all gonna be happy. Look at that, 10 cavalry popping out. Just so much, such a strong economy. And that's the British Manor Boom, guys. Again, I mentioned the weaknesses if they out-aggress you early on, but you should have that moment where you can push out of your base. Like right now, I could non-stop train any unit I want from multiple buildings. I have 75 villagers in 17 minutes. Almost maxed out. If I was really focusing economy, I would have shipped this town center wagon and built a town center right off the bat, and I'd probably be at like 90 villagers if I had done that and trained non-stop as soon as I aged. And yeah, plus that shipment. So he's gonna finish building by the time that's shipped, so it's not even worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and ship Musketeer Combat. But yeah, that's the strategy, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and it's been a GG. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.